1300 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Asif Hanif. First, the headlines. A border trade market at Gabd Ramdan crossing point on Pak-Iran border has been established to promote trade activities between the neighboring countries. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, over 290 Kashmiris have been martyred since 5th August last year after abrogation of Kashmir's special status by the Modi regime. In Afghanistan, at least 9 people have been killed in an explosion in Kabul. In the second T20 cricket match at Auckland, Pakistan have set a victory target of 164 runs for New Zealand. And now the news in detail. A border trade market at Gabd Ramdan crossing point on the Pak-Iran border has been established to promote trade activities between the neighboring countries. Addressing the inaugural ceremony, Minister for Defence Production Zubaida Jalal said the crossing point market will boost bilateral trade between the two countries. She said the opening would facilitate the people of the adjoining areas of the two countries to travel and trade. She said the border fence would improve the security situation after the ceremony. Punjab Chief Minister Sardar Usman Buzdar has said that opposition parties have no courage to resign from assemblies and they will continue to fix new dates for this threat. In a statement today, he said that the accountability process will continue across the board. In collaboration of Pakistan Army and Frontier Corps Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, the first phase of training of former Khasadar and Lavis personnel integrated into the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa police has concluded. In the first phase, 4,000 personnel integrated into Khyber Pakhtunkhwa police. The personnel were trained about counter-terrorism, quick reaction force, policing, dealing with IEDs and explosives, awareness of modern equipment, and physical fitness. 80 more deaths due to coronavirus infection and 2,615 new cases were reported in the country during the last 24 hours. The death toll has now reached 9,330 and active cases in the country are now 40,553. 407,405 patients stand recovered from the pandemic. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, over 290 Kashmiris have been killed and more than 1,500 injured since 5th August last year when the Modi-led regime abrogated Kashmir's special status and imposed military siege in the territory. According to an analytical report released by Kashmir Media Service, over 95,000 people have been killed by Indian forces in occupied territory since January 1989. Kashmiris have been witnessing blood and grief for the last 7 decades in the shape of extrajudicial killings, massacre, nocturnal raids, and torture. In Afghanistan, at least 9 people have been killed in an explosion in Kabul. According to security sources, the explosion targeted the vehicle of a member of parliament, Haji Khan Muhammad Wardak, who remained unhurt in the attack. The United States Special Representative for Afghanistan Reconciliation, Zalmay Khalilzad, has urged the Afghan warring parties to swiftly end the violence and agree to a political settlement. In a series of tweets today, he said both the Afghan government and the Taliban must respect the demands of Afghan people and end the conflict as soon as possible. In India, farmers across the country are observing Shraddha Anjali Divas Day today to pay homage to those who lost their lives in the ongoing protest against unjust agricultural laws by Modi government. The protest of the farmers at the borders of New Delhi also entered its 25th consecutive day today. Meanwhile, opposition leader Rahul Gandhi in a tweet today has said the farmers' struggle will be successful. US President-elect Joe Biden and Mexico's President Andrés Manuel López Obrador has committed to work on a human strategy to regional migration by addressing its root causes. The two leaders in a phone call discussed a new approach to regional migration that offers alternatives to undertaking the dangerous journey to the United States. International Human Solidarity Day is being observed today. The day is observed to raise public awareness about the importance of solidarity and to encourage new initiatives for poverty alleviation. The United Kingdom is planning to impose tighter coronavirus curbs on the occasion of Christmas as the country battles a new, more infectious strain of the virus. During a news conference, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson said that there is no evidence that new strain causes more severe illness, but it does appear to pass on significantly more easily. In the second T20 cricket match at Auckland, Pakistan have set a victory target of 164 runs for New Zealand. Batting first, Pakistan scored 163 for the loss of 6 wickets in the stipulated 20 overs. New Zealand leads the 3-match series 1-0. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.